From the Grande Dame of Potomac to a shocking courtroom twist, Karen Huger has just been sentenced to 1 year in prison following a DUI case. Fans are stunned, the Bravo universe is shaken, and we're breaking down all the details you need to know. What led to this moment? How are her co-stars reacting? And what does this mean for her future on RHOP? Let's get into it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this developing story. Over 2 months after the Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger was found guilty on nearly all counts related to her March 2024 DUI arrest, the reality television personality has officially received her sentencing. During a court appearance on February 26th, a Montgomery County, Maryland judge sentenced Huger to 2 years in prison, with 1 year suspended, according to Washington, D.C.'s local Fox 5 News. This ruling means that Huger will serve a 12-month prison term, followed by a year-long driving suspension. Additionally, she's been sentenced to 5 years of probation. These penalties follow the prosecution's initial request, which called for 2 years in prison with 6 months suspended due to Huger's history of DUI offenses. Prosecutors highlighted that this was her 4th DUI, underscoring the severity of the situation and the risks posed to public safety. Karen Huger's legal troubles stem from an incident that occurred in March 2024 near Bethesda, Maryland. Huger crashed her car after crossing a median, ultimately striking several street signs. Authorities charged the 61-year-old with multiple offenses, including driving under the influence of alcohol, driving while impaired by alcohol, negligent driving in a careless and imprudent manner that endangered property and lives, as well as reckless driving and willful disregard for the safety of persons and property. In addition to these primary charges, Huger faced several other related violations. Shortly after the arrest, Huger addressed the incident publicly, shedding light on her emotional state at the time of the crash. She shared her reflections in a statement to TMZ, acknowledging the gravity of the situation and expressing gratitude for having survived. "Thank you all for your prayers and well wishes during this very frightening experience," she stated. "I am still in shock from last night's incident, but grateful to be alive today. With the passing of my beloved mother, grief comes and goes in waves, and with Mother's Day approaching, it has felt more like a tsunami." She further explained the moments leading up to the crash, emphasizing her emotional distress. "I was crying on my way home and saw a car heading right for me," Huger recounted. "I swerved to avoid the head-on collision, hit the divider, and then a tree. I'm hurt, bruised up a bit, but so grateful I am alive. I did receive citations, one of which was unrelated to the incident, which is understandable. But what was most surprising is that the car that almost hit me just drove away." Despite being found guilty on almost all counts in December 2024, except for reckless driving, Huger's legal team has remained steadfast in their efforts to challenge the verdict. Her attorney, A. Scott Bolden, expressed disappointment in the court's ruling, but reaffirmed their commitment to seeking justice. "Although we are disappointed in the jury's verdict, we of course respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing our case," Bolden shared in a statement with People in December. "We continue to reserve Mrs. Huger's right to an appeal and intend to fully pursue justice on her behalf. We appreciate your support and prayers for Mrs. Huger and her family at this time." The aftermath of Huger's legal troubles has had a significant impact on both her personal life and professional commitments. In a decision that signified her prioritization of self-care, Huger recently entered a rehabilitation facility to seek treatment for personal issues. This choice also led her to forgo participating in the filming of the Real Housewives of Potomac's Season 9 reunion, a decision supported by her management team and close associates. Karen made the important decision to enter a private recovery program, so she was unable to attend the reunion taping today. Huger's manager Ryan Tresdale told Bravo's Daily Dish last month, "She was fully supported in this choice. We stand behind Karen as she embarks on this meaningful journey and are proud of her for taking such a significant step forward in her personal growth." The public reaction to Huger's legal battle and sentencing has been mixed. While some fans have expressed sympathy, citing her emotional struggles and past traumas, others have voiced concerns about repeat offenses and the potential dangers associated with impaired driving. Critics argue that given her history, a stricter sentence should have been imposed to serve as both a deterrent and a measure of accountability. On social media, reactions have varied. Some Bravo fans have shown support for Huger's decision to seek treatment, emphasizing that addiction and emotional distress require professional help rather than punishment. Others, however, have pointed out the risks of her actions, emphasizing the potential harm that could have come to other drivers and pedestrians. Legal analysts suggest that Huger's sentence reflects a balance between accountability and rehabilitation. While she will serve time behind bars, the court's decision to suspend a portion of the sentence and allow for probation indicates recognition of her willingness to address underlying issues. Additionally, her entry into a rehabilitation program suggests a proactive effort to make necessary changes in her life. As Huger begins her sentence, questions remain about how this will impact her future on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Historically, reality television franchises have addressed legal issues involving cast members in varying ways. Some stars have returned to their respective shows after serving time or completing legal obligations, while others have taken extended breaks or permanently exited the spotlight. It remains to be seen how Bravo will handle Huger's situation, though her decision to miss the reunion suggests that she may take a temporary step back from the series. Huger's next year will be crucial as she serves her sentence, reflects, and rebuilds. Her story stands as a cautionary tale, highlighting the lasting consequences of impaired driving and accountability. Her supporters stand by her, hoping this chapter fosters growth and healing. Critics, however, argue that repeated DUI offenses warrant stricter consequences to prevent future incidents. With the legal system's judgment now rendered, Karen Huger must face the repercussions of her actions. As she navigates sentencing and recovery, her case highlights accountability, rehabilitation, and the broader impact of personal struggles. For now, her focus remains on serving her sentence, meeting legal obligations, and continuing her path to self-improvement. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Karen Huger's sentence was fair? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. See you in the next one.